birds ignite.
In a small but friendly village teetering on the edge of the English countryside, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind and the cobblestones giggled underfoot, lived a peculiar girl named Druva Donaldson. Druva was as bright as a button and as curious as a cat, yet she found herself tangled in the thorny brambles of loneliness. Druva's struggle to make friends was not from a lack of trying. Her heart was a vast ocean, brimming with stories and laughter, but her shyness was a silent shadow, always lurking, whispering doubts like a mischievous goblin. You see, her imagination was a garden of wonders, but she often found herself as tongue-tied as a cat with a mouthful of yarn. When Druva moved to a new school, her heart thudded with both trepidation and excitement, a symphony of mixed emotions. Her new school was a sprawling castle of brick and ivy, where the walls seemed to have ears and the corridors were alive with the chatter of 1,000 adventures. On her first day, Druva met a peculiar trio: Penelope, who had a penchant for mischief; Oliver, whose laughter was a bubbling brook of joy; and Grace, who possessed a mind as sharp as a hedgehog's quills. They were as colourful as a box of crayons, and Druva felt drawn to them like a moth to a flame. Her new friends were undeniably intriguing. Penelope had a glint in her eye, like a fox with a secret plan. Oliver's giggles were infectious, spreading like wildfire, while Grace's intelligence was a beacon that shone brightly, illuminating even the darkest corners of Druva's doubts. But as days turned into weeks, Druva found herself at a crossroads. Her friends, delightful as they were, often led her into mischief, little escapades that danced along the edge of trouble like tightrope walkers. They would sneak into the forbidden garden, where the roses blushed with scandalous secrets, or play pranks that left the teachers as flustered as hens in a fox's den. Druva's dilemma was a swirling storm within her. Should she follow her friends into the land of mischief, where laughter bubbled like a witch's cauldron, or should she listen to the quiet voice of her conscience, which tick-tocked like an old grandfather clock, reminding her of right and wrong? One rainy afternoon, as the clouds wept and the wind howled like a lonely wolf, Druva found herself in yet another bind. Her friends had hatched a plan as wild as a hare, involving a secret midnight feast in the school library. Druva's heart fluttered like a trapped bird, torn between the thrill of adventure and the warmth of doing what she knew was right. In the end, it was the memory of her granny's wise words that guided her. True friends are like stars, Druva. You don't always see them, but they're always there. With a heart as light as a feather, Druva chose to follow her own path, gently steering her friends towards more wholesome capers. And so, Druva discovered that true friendship was a treasure chest of understanding and empathy, where laughter was the golden key and kindness was the map. Her friends, though mischievous, were won over by her gentle strength, and they found joy in adventures that painted the world not in shades of trouble, but in hues of happiness. In the end, Druva Donaldson learned that making friends was not about changing who you are, but finding those who love you for the wild, wonderful person you already are. And in the heart of that bustling school, amidst the laughter and the whispers, Druva found her place, a place where she belonged.
Diamond stories where birds ignite. From reports to diaries, our stories take flight. With vocabulary gems and plots so grand, we'll transport you to worlds across every land. Get ready to listen to stories to ignite your imagination.